we can customize our game time right here, tags. So we can take this up to, we can type in, or we can just go on up here to 99 minutes. We can take it to 99 tags. 100 reloads mean unlimited. Mega tags, if we're playing with deluxes, we can take that to 100. And shields, maximum number of shields would be, of course, 99. Okay. And you can turn on Hunter Hunted if you want to do that kind of game. Slow tags if you want people to take tags slowly. And then we have Force No Teams. Again, that's an advanced feature on that. So when we're done, we got the game exactly how we want it. We've gone here and we customized it. What we can do now is we can go through and we just close this window. And again, I am doing two things at once. There we go. Okay, so we got that closed, and now what we do, we just go to begin joining. Okay, begin joining, and so now it says here it's searching for Team 0. Okay, since it's there's no teams, it's Team 0, and you can see here Team 0, Team 1, or Team 2. Well, we didn't set up any definitions with 1 or 2. So it's only going to be looking for Team 0, which is a teamless team. Okay? So it's rolling out. So if you look here, yeah, you can even see on my camera here, it's sending out IR, which is cool. I can... There you go. You can see it sending out IR pulses. Okay? You can see that. Okay, so what we'll do is we're going to turn on a... I happen to have here a drone, okay, and I'm going to go to join, and okay, so this is in, okay, in player 1. If you look on the screen here, you can see who's in. Okay, one person is in right there, and come on, camera. I apologize. I just got this camera and I'm still learning how it works. But Team 1, there we go. And if you look down here, clock is idle. Channel 1 is joining. Channel 2 is holding. These channels are, I believe, Doug Marsh had this originally designed so that you could have 4 of these boxes simultaneously hooked up to this unit here. So you can have these set up in 4 different areas of the field, and then people can be at their bases, and then they can kind of join in that way. So that's what that is. Okay. And okay, so I got one in. Let's get another one in here. I love the beacons. I love the beacons. The beacons make it so much easier to join in games. The LTXs have to be done one at a time. These, you can turn them all on at once and join. And I love the beacons, and I much hope that the beacons will be back for the next gear. So, anyways, we got that in. So now, once we got all our guns in, okay, what we do is we come here. And I know you guys are getting seasick. I apologize. Come on, camera. Work with me. Okay, so we're going to begin clock. So we click here and we begin clock. And what this is going to send out a signal to all the guns to start counting down. Okay. So what's nice about the LTHQ is normally you have one gun to host everybody, but with that one gun is always in the game and is the host gun. With this is the host, and so obviously this one won't be in the game, but it just makes it nice because you got full maximize number of players who are out on the game here. Okay, so now we can shoot each other. Okay. Now, really nice, cool thing here is we got our game started, and so now what we can do is we can go and end the game. You can see how it's counting down. So this tells you exactly how many minutes are left. Okay. Now, to end the game early, we don't have to wait for that countdown. We can just come up here and we just click on End Game. So that's what we're going to do. I'm just going here, click End Game, and that sends out the end signal. There we go. And it'll automatically debrief all the guns. And you see, of course, this got player rank 2, and this got player rank 1. And what's nice is that it automatically goes to a scoring screen. And you can see here, this teamless game, I had 2 in, and there's one obvious winner here. And what I can do is I can scroll down, and I can see all the stats. And here we go. Hit you 14, hit them 0. So that's really nice that we can see those stats, and you could then theoretically take this and print this out and give to everyone, or this is a HTML file you can save and then upload to other places. So that's a really cool feature. And so this opens in a web browser here. Okay, this is actually in a Mozilla Firefox. So we're going to close this. We're closing Firefox, not the LTHQ software for the scores. Okay. So now let's say I want to restart. So I just go to Game. Now what you could do is hit Start Over, and what that does, this resets everything. It says reset the host to idle. Yes. And I gotta find out where my cursor is. There we go. So now we've reset everything, and we can go ahead and set up another game. So go to Edit Game, and it remembers that we were in the Advanced tab, which is great. We don't have to go through all those menus. I like the Advanced options, so we'll just stay there. Okay. Now in my previous video with LTHQ, you saw that I had a remote that could heal. And the way I did that, if you look here on the LTHQ, it's ghosted out here, but if there's something here that says bases can heal. And where's my cursor? Here we go. Bases can heal. Now it's ghosted out here. I don't know why it's ghosted out at this point. There's a way to get them unghosted. But if I go here to, say, maybe a respawn game, like this, now these are all unghosted, and I could change this. Bases can unneutral, bases can heal, like that, and I can turn no disable. Okay, so if we have disable on, we've got to have something that can unneutralize. But for the healing remote, this is what it is. Bases can heal. And this is how I was able to capture that bases can heal signal. So you have to refer to my other video for that tutorial. But that's how I was able to get that option. Some of you are asking, how did I get that? If that was like a medic mode, but it's built into the LTHQ here, and it's something that Doug Marsh is able to make available. Now what's cool about these rollouts is, and this is an advanced feature I've never really used in a game, but you can have different rollouts. So maybe you can have like Team 1 have different specs than Team 2. Like maybe you could have Team 1 have 50 tags, and then Team 2 have 10 tags. Or maybe Team 1 could have 50 tags, there's my cursor. Okay, 50 tags, but maybe limited reloads, where the other team has unlimited reloads, but they have fewer tags, like maybe 10 tags or something. That might be an interesting game. But you can like customize it, and you have 3 rollouts here. So what you do is you can define your different rollouts, and then when you come here to assign roles, you get this menu here. And so you can say, okay, player 1, 2, 3 on team 1, I want you guys to have this kind of a rollout. So if I want to say, okay, from here on, I want you guys to have rollout 2. And I believe I may be on a teamless game here. That's probably why it's not working. Yeah, respawn. So if I was on a team, 2-team respawn, okay, and then I had bear with me here. You know, I set up some attributes. Maybe I could do all this, and I could type in a name here to, or let's say yeah, 2. I'll just put something in there. Then I go to assign roles. So here we go. So now it knows I'm on 2 teams. Okay, so you can say there's team 1 here. Okay, so then let's say that I want team 2, all of team 2 to be on a different rollout. So I could go like this. You see how at the bottom it's populating from the bottom up. There you go. So I could say all of team 2 is on the second rollout. Okay, so when I close this window now, I can then bring in all of team 1, gets these game definitions here, and then once all these people are in the game, then it'll automatically go to this set here for a second rollout. So I can get 2 teams be in the game, but each one will have different attributes, which is really cool. Something I haven't yet done yet. Need to do in a game, but that's a really nice feature. And of course you can do 3. You can have 3 teams with all 3 different rollouts. Very nice feature. Okay, so let's say you get your game definitions. Let's close that. Another cool thing about this is if I go to game, I can go to player names. So now I can go to type in people's names here. So I can type in Joe. I can hit enter. That's not going to let me that tab probably. There we go, tab. And then I can type in someone else's name and so forth. So I can populate this with names. Okay, so that later when you go to the scoring, instead of team 1 player 1, it'll say Joe. So, which is really nice. It's nice and handy to have that option. The unfortunate thing is, if I close this and then start a game and do another hosting, it's going to lose these names. So you have to type them in every time. So if I were to start over and click yes. So let's say I just finished a game. And I go to names, they're all gone. So if I took the time to enter in all those fields, you have to do that every game. So I know Doug Marsh is aware of that, and he's working hard on improving things. And this is just an amazing tool for laser tag games. So if you're able to get your hands on one, to become an owner of an LTHQ, I highly, highly recommend it. I know Doug is constantly trying to improve things. It does take him time since he's only have limited resources available to him. But what Doug has been able to do is just remarkable here. So that's just a little overview of the LTHQ. Thank you for watching. This is Windjammer. I hope you enjoyed this. And thanks again. Bye.